Last time on Pokémon Scarlet, our hero headed to his final gym, the Ice Gym on the side of Glacial Mountain. For the gym test, Kirbywan and Koraidon had to ski down the mountain within the time limit, passing through all the gates on the way down. Then, the Ice Gym leader Grusha revealed himself and the battle ensued, only to be swept by Hades. Our hero now has all the badges and has been invited to take on the Elite Four. Today our hero goes back to challenging Team Star, attacking the fairy base. Does our hero have what it takes to beat the Team Star boss Ortega? What awaits our hero at the Pokemon League? And did I remember to water the fish this morning? Find out now.
What is good, my brothers and sisters? I am Kirby1 and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. And it turns out I can't even wander around, roam the prairies these days freely without running into a goddamn cutscene. I was just trying to go get an item outside. I'm around the fairy Team Star base, but it's still like around the outside of the Team Star base. And I wasn't walking up to these goobers at the front gate. But you know what? I guess I was in the proximity and triggered the cutscene. So let's see what they have to say. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. Hmm? 'Tis I. And who may you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Ruchba squad. Ruchba? Rukba? Rukba? By young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. Yep, that's right. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure, old man. Splendid, then let us begin. Harrington. Mortgrem. Versus my Bell. Let us see, shall we? Super effective, let's go. Hey. Not what I thought it was. Never mind. Thought this guy was about to copy me for a second. Oh, you can't use that twice in a row? Okay, well. Let's use this then. Still super effective. Are you Psychic Fairy? This thing might be Psychic Fairy. Possibility. Possibility. Skater with another Skater Schmack. Was definitely enough to take that out. So anyways, if you couldn't guessed it, I'm here to take on the Team Star Fairy base. I was just wandering around trying to get an item, and then I got hopped in right into the fray, so thrown right into the pan, as they say. Outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. Rotatote. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew. Again, the Rukbach, Ruchbach, Ruchbach, Rukbah squad? Rukbah? Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rukbah squad off the map. I'm going with that. Don't even know if it's right. Yeah. Don't know if it's the right first Pokemon, but it's the first 3 Pokemon I got. Beep shirt, code red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat up 30 Pokemon in 10 minutes. Good luck. Where the Pokemon at? Get these Fidos. Anything good? Steve's good against. Mimikchu's. I don't know about any of that. Go, Steve. Just fight him. I'll send Hades on these guys, though. Guess he'll be good against their steel typing. Ooh, should not send Steve against you guys. Or Hades, for that matter. Oh god, I'm slowing down for some reason. Got too many chunks loaded. Bell can get these guys. It's another Hades favorable matchup. The water. The water is too much for the Switch to handle. Sure, you go out against those Fidos. You go out against these guys. Lots of these guys. Bell's predecessors, I forget their names. We've got some Jigglypuffs here. Oh, and we're done. Would you look at that? Wasn't even paying attention. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Oh boy, oh jeez. Ouch, my glasses. Yes, he's got his own, whatchamacallit, I forget. Forget what that's called. Ortega. Huh, so you're Kirby 1. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyways. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. They're one to talk about shrimp. Me not being beefed up. Take a look in the mirror, pal. Azumarill. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Still don't know what Mold Breaker does, to be all honest with you. I keep saying I'm gonna look it up, and I never do. Well, let's start with one of these, I guess. Not gonna be super effective, but it'll be strong. Boo, don't do that. Boo. Ouch. No, no, no. Okay. Cool, love that. Okay, well, you know what? Go fuck yourself then, Belle. Okay, well, we couldn't do it anyways. Couldn't pull it off. Bounce, you say? Switch. Swap in Steve. Steve will take the hit. He'll take the bounce. Boo. Fucking weaken attack. Okay, that is an Azumarill down. Wigglytuff. Wonder if Heavy Slam even works, or it's just weight based anyways, so it doesn't have a super effectiveness. It still says it's super effective, but with my attack being lowered 4 times, doesn't bode well for me. Problem is, all my moves are physical. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Now is not the time, Steve. Oh, fuck you too. Oh. Thank Christ. What's next? The dash button. You're pretty much useless. Guess we'll swap in Goku. See what happens. Ghost isn't very good though. This might not be the right move. This might not be the right move at all. Guess we'll find out. Shadow Punch. Great, love that. Crit hit. Okay. Ghost ain't inherently bad then. Maybe it was Dark I was thinking of. Dark's not good. Have a taste of this slick move. Goku's just too fast for you. I'm sorry there, little doggy. Except I cannot hit you fucking hard enough. Okay, so... Fairy doesn't resist Ghost type, but it is super effective. There you go. The more you know. Okay, that guy's out of the way. Sent out Reverum. What the heck? My team is on the ropes. It's totally not fair. Oh my gosh, it's not fair. Still can't tell. Does this thing take on like steel typing and then whatever typing it's Okay, well that's cool. I didn't wanna make a move anyways. Steel is going to be super effective. See if Steve might not weigh more than this thing though. This thing looks pretty heavy. Looks pretty beefy. Steve's stats are okay. Oh, fuck you. Steve held on there for one. Okay, well. This ain't looking great. Believe Steve is going down with the ship, unfortunately. Speed fell, that's probably not a terrible thing for us. Whooping Bell. Come on, Bell. You can do it. Nice hit. Oh, fuck you. Always with the gimmicks, these Pokemon. Rough. And it avoided the attack. That's great. Love that. Does that count then, or do I have to... Nice. Let's go, Bell. Oh, so close. What? You gotta be kidding me. That move caused confusion? Don't matter. This Reverum is down for the count, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Cry about it. Little pompous bitch. Little pompous asshole. Get out of my game. Get lost. How could I lose? What the heck, you entitled little prick? Get the fuck out of here. Get going. Get. About a year and a half ago. Arg, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile. I was up all night building it. The problem's clear that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by two char cadets. But it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us, or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we are short on juice, we just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get that Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Gah, this sucks. Talk about an after-school drama special if I ever seen one myself. The hour and a half special after school. After school special, that's how I should have said that. Anyways, this sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't over I wish I could read. Can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. Oh, thanks, man. Still an asshole, though. Still a little prick. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM, too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. Didn't see you use that move once, but okay. Poses Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? Want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I'm best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. Jesus Christ, these guys love to use big words to try and sound smart. I mean, not that I have a problem understanding what he's saying, but my tongue can only work so fast. Stringing all those big words together. Anyways, as a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No, no one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region. Galar. Under the pretext of overseas studies. Galar. Sword and Shield? Galar region? Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself, oh jeez, excuse me, the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. And the treasure was the friends we made along the way. Jesus Christ, talking about yakking, talking. Big exposition dump. And here comes Cassio Penny to give me some supplies. Kirby-wan, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? He sure did. And you can see me nodding through the phone. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rukba squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Kirby-wan. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Nah, not all that long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at the school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP to your phone as promised. Ain't that the truth? You either die the hero, or you live long enough. Live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Sentiment rings true even in Pokemon. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be soon to give you bonus reward. Okay, here I am. And Koraidon. Quah! Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Garg. Arg. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Kirby-wan. Okie dokie. Well, all that exposition dumped out of the way. Do I arrive at my destination? I think that's gonna do it for today, guys, of course. What does that leave me with? This Dragon Titan over here, and... oh boy, fighting... oh geez, excuse me. Fighting crew base of the Calf Squad. Calf Squad? But based off my information, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of leveling before I face any of those guys. Need to get to about 55, 56, I think, in order to take those fiends on, no problem. So, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. So I would like to thank you so much for tuning in. But the adventure is now over. It's time to go into the world. Let's do some great things. And, as we say up here in Canada, peace out.